again. My name is Hue. I'm 9 years old. Today I am bringing this little books. And I like this book so much. It's called The Ugly Duckling. Here's the ugly duckling, but I won't see it ugly. Anyway, I like this a bit of dark blue feathers. It was cute. I think it was a fairy tale. Whoa! Look at this. It might be a lot of fairy tales in here. Ooh, this is Rapunzel and big chicken and some more else. The ugly duckling. Okay, let's read it. It was too long, so I will put it into 2 parts. Okay, reading time. It was summer in the country. All the hay has been stuck, and the fields or corn were yellow. Whoa, look at this. It was too many yellow here. Corn and fields. Around the edges of the fields ran deep canals, and right in the middle was an old house. On the banks of the canals grew tall dock leaves. This is the dock leaves. No, here is the dock leaves. This was grass. Ooh, look at this river. Here, a duck sat on her nest. She was waiting for her duckling to hatch. She has been waiting for a long time. Yes, it must be a long time to hatching the eggs. At last the duck sat on the egg to make the egg warmer, so the duckling was in it. He sat on, so at last the eggs began to crack. One by one the duckling poked their heads out. Cheep, cheep. Ah, these ducklings are too cute, they said as they saw the big outside world. Yes, when I was a baby, I was didn't know what is the thing, everything into the big world like all of this duckling. Soon all the eggs had hatches except one. This was the biggest of all eggs. Why did the big eggs was not hatch? The duck sat on her big egg a little longer until it cracked. Out tumbled the last of her chicks. She looks at him and said, "Oh dear, you're so big and ugly." Just a bit of ugly. Okay, this time a cuter. The next day was warm and sunny. The duck took her new family down to the canal. She splashed into the water. One by one, the duckling followed her. Soon they were all swimming beautifully, even the big, ugly gray one. Ooh, this was a big river. Ugly duckling, why did you once smile? Ooh, oh, a cat on the wall. Next, the mother took her duckling into the duck yard. Stay close to me and watch out for the cat, she said to them, and remember to bow your heads to that duck over there. This was the oldest and most important duck in the yard. Here, this duck. The duck yard was very noisy. The duckling walked close to their mother and remembered to bow their heads. The other ducks thought they were all beautiful, except for the big ugly one. Not all of them are all beautifully. The duckling lived in the yard, but the ugly duckling was very unhappy. The older ducks peeked at him and laughed. He has nowhere to go. Oh dear, poor him. He was so sad and unhappy. One day he ran away. He ran until he came to the great marsh where the wild duck lived. The duckling was very tired. Ooh, this was a great marsh. I think he would jump in this marsh and swim. He lay in the rushes for 2 whole days. When the wild ducks and some geese came to look at him, "You're very ugly," they said, and they laughed at him. "Stop laughing, the small little ducks. You're older than him, and he's just a little boy. Not grew at all. He's just a little duckling." The poor ugly duckling ran away from the great marsh. He ran and ran over the fields and meadows. What is meadows? I didn't know what that means. The wind blew and the duckling was cold and tired. So I was put it in 2 parts. I fold this triangle shapes, and that means we are stopped at here. So at part 2, I will read for you some more. So it was just part 1. So goodbye. See you at part 2.